Albania. I never expected to fall in love so deeply with a land where rugged mountains kiss turquoise seas and ancient cities whisper untold stories. In this Best Places to Visit in Albania, I'll show you the wonders of Albania, hidden gems, breathtaking landscapes, and must-visit places that made my journey unforgettable. By the end of this video, you'll have your own bucket list for Albania, and I'll be waiting for your likes and specific questions in the comments. Berat felt like walking into a living museum. Its white Ottoman houses cascading down the hills made me feel like time had stood still. Watching the golden hour from the castle walls above the town was one of the most peaceful moments of my entire trip. Gjirokastër instantly amazed me with its stone rooftops and cobbled alleys. This UNESCO town truly lives up to its name, the City of Stone. I wandered through the castle and imagined ancient warriors looking out over the valley below. Tirana surprised me with its vibrant energy. Colorful buildings, lively cafes, and street art made the capital feel both modern and authentic. The view from Gjipe Mountain gave me a whole new perspective on the city's dynamic soul. Shkodër welcomed me with a creative spirit, bicycles everywhere, art-filled streets, and the mighty Rozafa Castle watching over it all. The sunset over Lake Shkodër, with the calm waters reflecting the sky, was pure magic. Krujë made history come alive. I walked the same paths as Skanderbeg and explored the traditional bazaar filled with handmade crafts and stories. Standing atop the castle, I felt Albania's fierce pride in its identity. Sarandë was where I first dipped into Albania's stunning coastline. Crystal clear waters, beachside cafes, and warm summer nights set the perfect vibe. The city lit up beautifully at night, with views across to Corfu shining in the distance. Ksamil was a tropical dream, white sand beaches and turquoise waters that looked like they belonged in the Maldives. I swam from one tiny island to another and couldn't believe this was Europe. Butrint National Park was an archaeological treasure, ruins from ancient civilizations hidden among lush greenery and reflective lagoons. Walking through the amphitheatre and city gates felt like stepping into ancient myths. Apollonia Archaeological Park offered peace and wonder, majestic ruins surrounded by olive trees and gentle hills. It was easy to imagine poets and philosophers gathering here thousands of years ago. Dhermi stole my heart with its peaceful charm, pebbled beaches, dramatic cliffs, and chilled-out beach bars. The water was so clear it felt like I was swimming in glass. Himarë gave me the perfect balance of adventure and serenity, secluded beaches, hillside trails, and locals eager to share stories. I'll never forget the fresh seafood dinner by the calm evening shore. Vlorë was where the mountains meet the sea, colorful promenades, rich history, and lively local vibes. From here, the coastal journey just kept getting better. Llogara Pass was one of the most scenic drives I've ever experienced. Hairpin turns, high cliffs, and views that stretched far into the Ionian. I stopped just to breathe it all in. It was like being on top of the world. Llogara National Park took me deep into Albania's natural beauty, fresh pine-scented air, cool forest hikes, and unexpected encounters with wild goats. It was a refreshing contrast to the coast just a short drive away. The blue eye or Syri Kaltër felt almost unreal. The colors were so vivid and deep, it was like nature had created its own masterpiece. Watching the powerful spring bubble up from the depths was mesmerizing. Valbona Valley National Park surrounded me with majestic peaks and meadows that looked like they came from a postcard. I spent hours hiking, with every turn revealing a new breathtaking view. Theth was raw, remote, and unforgettable. Stone houses, alpine trails, and the magical Gruners waterfall made it feel like a hidden world. Sitting by a fire in a guest house after a long hike felt like the true Albanian mountain experience. Lake Koman ferry was like sailing through a Norwegian fjord, steep cliffs, emerald water, and complete silence except for the hum of the boat. It was hands down one of the most unique ferry rides I've ever taken in Europe. Borsh Beach instantly won me over with its untouched, endless stretch of white pebbles and turquoise water that glowed under the sun. I laid back with almost no one around and felt like I had my own private slice of the Albanian Riviera. Borsh Castle, perched high above the coast, gave me sweeping views of olive groves rolling down to the sea. Walking its ancient walls in silence, I felt connected to the centuries of history buried in the stones. Rozafa Castle was a dramatic fortress with a haunting legend. I walked through its gates feeling the weight of myth and memory. The panoramic view over Shkodër's rivers made the climb totally worth it. Gjipe Beach was a hidden paradise, only accessible by foot or boat, but every step through the canyon made the reward even sweeter. I swam in crystal waters surrounded by cliffs that made it feel like a secret world. Porto Palermo Castle stood proudly on a peninsula, isolated yet powerful. Ali Pasha's legacy echoing through its tunnels. I wandered inside and imagined pirate ships once sailing these silent coves. Vivari Channel was where history meets nature. I kayaked past the ancient Butrint walls while watching birds dance across the water. It's one of those peaceful places where time feels slower. Cape of Rodon was a wild escape. The winding trail led me to ruins and cliffs that kissed the sea. The breeze up there made me feel free and far from everything else. Durres Amphitheatre surprised me right in the heart of the city. It's massive, ancient, and surrounded by modern life. Sitting in its stone steps, I pictured gladiators and roaring crowds from centuries ago. Shala River was unreal, milky turquoise water snaking through high mountain walls, as if someone painted it with magic. The boat ride there was an adventure itself, but the scenery blew me away. Zvernec Monastery felt like a spiritual retreat, reached by a long wooden bridge over still water. It was quiet, serene, and deeply peaceful. Inside, candlelight and centuries-old frescoes created a sense of timelessness. Sazan Island had a mysterious vibe, abandoned military buildings, secret tunnels, and untouched beaches. Exploring it felt like walking through a forgotten history surrounded by nature. The National History Museum in Tirana was my deep dive into Albania's soul. Every hall revealed a new layer of the country's resilience and identity. The huge mosaic on the facade alone tells a powerful story before even entering. Bey Mosque is a hidden gem in the heart of Tirana. I was stunned by its detailed frescoes and calm atmosphere amidst the city buzz. It's one of the most beautifully preserved places of worship I've visited. Mount Gjipe was my escape from the city. I took the cable car up and was rewarded with sweeping views of Tirana and refreshing mountain air. The moment I reached the summit, the chaos of the capital vanished. Pasha Castle near Butrint stood strong against the sea, weathered yet proud. I walked through its empty chambers imagining the battles and empires that once clashed here. Prespa National Park was pure tranquility. Its lakes shimmered under the sun and pelicans glided peacefully over the water. It felt untouched, like nature's own private sanctuary. Pogradec brought a lakeside calm I hadn't expected, families strolling, fishermen casting lines, and the still waters of Lake Ohrid reflecting the sky. The grilled Koman fish I tried here was unforgettable. Lin Village was the kind of place that instantly slows your heartbeat. Stone houses, flower-lined streets, and lake views that looked like paintings. I watched the sun set behind the mountains with locals waving from their porches, feeling completely at peace. These were the wonders of Albania you must see before you go, from secret beaches to majestic mountaintops and timeless towns. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if it inspired you, and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. If you need any more tips or have questions about your Albania trip, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'm here to help.